Welcome back, everyone, to another explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. In this session, we're diving headfirst into the decentralized web, and we're specifically putting a Web3 platform known as Babe Finance under the microscope. Today, we're going to objectively unpack the features, the structure, and the really bold promotional claims of the entire Babe Finance ecosystem. We're basing our breakdown strictly on their own site copy and promotional materials just to understand exactly how they're positioning themselves in this crowded marketplace. Whether you're totally new to decentralized finance or you're a seasoned crypto enthusiast, looking at how these platforms talk about their own ecosystems is a super fascinating exercise. So, what exactly are they building over there? Let's unpack it.
Okay, let's dive into this. Right out of the gate, Babe Finance introduces itself with an incredibly bold statement. They're positioning the platform not just as a handy tool, but literally as a gateway to the future of finance. The core promise they're making here is about offering innovative solutions meant to completely redefine financial freedom. According to their literature, they plan to pull this off through seamless transactions, AI-driven insights, and advanced security. Basically, they want users to feel totally empowered to take control of their financial journey with absolute confidence. It's a sweeping promise, for sure, and it sets a very high bar for the technology that's supposedly running under the hood.
But before we get totally lost in the tech, we really need to anchor their timeline. Babe Finance was founded in 2021. Now, in the fast-paced, dog-years timeline of digital finance, that makes them a very young, highly dynamic player. Keep this 2021 foundation in the back of your mind as we break down the sheer scale of the ecosystem they claim to have built in such a remarkably short window.
Section 1. Advanced AI and Security. Unmatched Precision.
Meet VERONIKA. This is the platform's proprietary AI, and she is prominently featured all over their materials. According to the site, VERONIKA isn't just your standard chatbot. She represents a highly advanced AI, fortified with cutting-edge security protocols. Babe Finance places a massive emphasis on user trust, effectively guaranteeing top-tier protection for every single user on the platform. They claim that VERONIKA is powered by robust encryption and real-time analytics, ensuring that both your personal data and your financial transactions remain completely locked down and safe. The platform absolutely insists that they safeguard assets with unmatched precision.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can de-jargonize those heavy claims into 3 clean, proactive pillars. When we strip away the buzzwords, the AI-driven system essentially boils down to this. Number 1, continuous monitoring. The system is supposedly always watching 24/7. Number 2, threat detection. It identifies anomalies using real-time analytics. And number 3, proactive defense mechanisms. They claim the system doesn't just sit back and react to threats, but actively goes out and defends against them before they ever compromise the user. They actually call this intelligent security designed for the future of finance.
Section 2. Web apps and cloud mining. User-facing features.
So one of their primary offerings is Babecoin free mining. Their stated goal here is to make your crypto experience a better place. And to pull that off, they promote an incredibly simple 2-step user journey. Step 1 is super straightforward. Read all documents and guidelines. They really emphasize understanding the terms. And step 2, start cloud mining. That's literally it. There's no complicated setup. It's positioned as a highly accessible, almost frictionless entry point into their tokenomics. It relies entirely on cloud infrastructure, so users can just jump in and start participating in the ecosystem immediately.
And this brilliantly illustrates the other side of their user base, the developers. The platform features Babe Mini web apps, which are designed to streamline financial experiences. Take this specific testimonial right from their site by entrepreneur Jane Doe. She states that these mini web apps are an absolute game changer, noting how easy the platform made it to integrate Babe payments. The massive takeaway from her quote is that she is already generating revenue from in-app transactions. Babe Finance uses this exact anecdote to showcase practical, real-world utility, declaring this the future of finance Web 3.
Section 3. By the numbers. Let's look at a rapid-fire sequence of their growth since 2021.
First up, plus 80,000. That is their claimed global user base, over 80,000 users actively participating in the Babe ecosystem.
Next, plus 65. This number highlights their stated international footprint. They claim to be operating and actively utilized by users across more than 65 countries around the world.
Then we have 99%. This metric is tied directly to their backend efficiency, specifically claiming a whopping 99% high-speed processing rate for their fast, secure solutions.
So the crucial point is this final number, 59. Now, in their promotional material, this is presented exactly like this, 59 cutting-edge technology. It's honestly a rather ambiguous metric. It isn't explicitly defined whether this means 59 distinct software protocols, 59 hardware integrations, or maybe 59 separate patents. However, it is proudly displayed as a core statistic to validate the complex infrastructure that's supposedly powering Veronika and all their decentralized apps.
Section 4. The Future and the AV Blockchain. Let's move to and see how this builds from those metrics.
If you look through their roadmap and poke around their site navigation, you are going to repeatedly encounter this phrase, AV blockchain. Objectively speaking, the actual details on this are currently incredibly sparse. The site simply lists it as soon, with a ton of emphasis on the anticipation. What we do know from the site copy is that the entire Babe Finance platform and this upcoming blockchain are positioned as being powered by the overarching AV ecosystem. This is framed as their absolute next major evolutionary milestone, meant to permanently cement their place in Web 3.
Which brings us to our final thought. We've looked at their AI security led by Veronika, we've seen their streamlined cloud mining, their mini web apps generating in-app transaction revenue, and of course the looming launch of the AV blockchain. Based strictly on the vision they've laid out today, I want to leave you with this question. Will Babe Finance actually redefine digital financial freedom? Can their particular blend of advanced artificial intelligence and Web3 accessibility truly impact the decentralized space as strongly as they claim it will? It's a fascinating ecosystem to unpack, and watching how their roadmap unfolds from here is going to be incredibly interesting. Thank you so much for joining me to break this all down today. Keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.